strong culture but potential turnover.
One of the best performing organizations in the United States, which has over the last 5 years worked to build a culture of innovation, problem-solving mindset, accountability, and responsibility, has long attracted excellent people. For entry-level positions, it consistently receives 100 applications per job opening. One middle manager at a different organization reported that seeing the CEO go on television 5 years ago to admit that the organization had made a mistake was a trigger point for him. That a senior manager would publicly apologize said to him that this was a place with a culture of doing things right. He decided to leave his existing employer and take a lower-level position at the organization in question just to be able to join an organization with a better culture. Since he switched organizations 5 years ago, he has moved back up the ranks and continues to believe it was the best career decision he ever made. When the CEO took over just 5 years ago, he realized the organization had what he called the cancer of complacency. It was a good organization and had been well run for 20 years by his predecessor, thus when a crisis hit, the assumption was that one employee who did not follow policy was the cause for the mistake and should be fired. The CEO, however, began looking in more depth and concluded that the culture needed to change to one where the good enough attitude was unacceptable. Over an 18-month period, the unit's supervisors developed 3 key pillars that were a key to building and maintaining high performance, and that became the foundation for a culture of constant improvement over the next several years. They included, for example, being sure that staff members were considered first in important decisions, and that the concerns of the broader community in which the organization operated were also considered in the decision-making process. The culture has helped spread a reputation among potential applicants as well as customers that this government agency is becoming the agency of choice when people need its services. It has introduced several innovations that none of its peer institutions have adopted, saving several $100,000 annually. Yet even this organization, with quantifiable benefits stemming from an innovative culture and widely acknowledged positive and supportive culture, found itself stymied within the last year. Circumstances beyond its control led to a change in the market area it would cover. A peer organization's members began rumors that lower-level employees with short tenure would lose their jobs and should jump ship to ensure they had a job. Further, and especially irritating to senior management, was that recruitment took place during work hours when employees of the 2 organizations happened to meet on overlapping work or job sites. The result was that 4 employees did leave. The stated reason was that pension benefits at the competitor organization were better even though the culture, which employees would experience every day, was not as strong. So can culture be a competitive advantage? Anecdotal evidence suggests that although it can, additional research is needed to better understand its leverage and its effects and influence.